Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to Dreamworks Switch to Life. And well, as you can see, we're about to do a ranking of, well, a lot of Dreamworks villains. This is going to be a long video. So, let's get this out of the way. We have Shrek Metal, great, good, meh. Who is this guy? Bad, and I don't mean bad as in evil, I mean bad as in this was an annoying villain. And then there's barely a villain. Okay, so let's see. We have these two priests from the Prince of Egypt. I can't recall either of their names, but I'm gonna have to put them in meh. The Three Diablos, barely a villain. I mean, they're more redeemed at the end. Eris, definitely a villain, but I don't know. I mean, she was she was just good, not great. Guy Gagne. Now this guy, he wasn't exactly a villain, but we're going to make him one. He was good. Galaxar. Now this was a great villain. Not perfect, just great. And then there's this Snow Owl. Barely a villain because, well, it's just an animal trying to survive. And then we have Lola from Shark Tale. You know what? She was more annoying than anything. General Mandible. He was just a meh villain. What about... Oh, man. I don't know who this guy's name... I don't know what that guy's name is, but not only is he not really a villain per se, but he's actually really forgettable for some reason. Tekal. Or, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. He was a great villain. The Red Death. Okay, this was a really good villain. Maybe great. You know what? Yeah, great. The bad guys. Well, I mean, they're great, but are they even villains? No. We're gonna put them over here. There you go. This microphone guy. Okay, this is gonna be hard. You know what? Yeah, who is this guy? This was from B Movie, and it's someone that Barry sued. Yeah, pretty sure we're gonna do that. No, actually, that. There we go. Vincent from Over the Hedge. This guy is a tiny bit. He's good. Yeah, he's good, but not great. The giant ape monster from the Croods A New Age. Well, I wouldn't call this guy barely a villain because he eats his own species. Yeah, it's more meh. Drago's Bewilder Beast. Now this is a okay. Actually, it's just good. It's not great. It's mostly Drago doing the bidding. The these guys are all hunters in How to Train Your Dragon 3: The Hidden World. I honestly don't know who they are, so we're going to put them here. And the only reason actually, this guy, he's more a meh villain because I actually remember him, but still. Goldilocks and the Three Bears Crime Family. Now, these guys are pretty good villains. Maybe great, good, great. Know what? we'll put them over there. Sight from Shark Tale. Um, how do we? Um, why is this so complicated? I'm sorry, we're not placing him there. Um, well, he's not. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with meh, and he's the highest meh. Ugh, still got a long way to go. All right, the Bone Napper. Not. It's barely a villain. Um, Francis E. Francis. This guy was pretty annoying. This is my honest opinion. I should have given this disclaimer earlier. This isn't a case of villain powerful to least powerful or something like that. I don't know. This is my honest opinion on what I thought of these characters. Lancelot. Okay, barely a villain and honestly the most forgettable of them. Uh Captain Hook. Mm, actually, he goes in the good category. And yeah, right there. The carrots from uh, what are they from? Right, they're from Monsters vs. Aliens. Zombie carrots. That's it. Um, oh boy, we're gonna have to place them in. I don't know. They were pretty good. Maybe meh. Yeah. Okay. We'll place them there. Uh. Oh wait. Sorry. I got confused for a second there. This is There's a short film called "The Pig Who Cried Werewolf," and it turns out that the big bad wolf turns into this old lady who is a serial killer. Definitely annoying, and probably the most annoying. Uh, the the Tweedies. Um, they were pretty good, maybe great. Um, yeah, okay, we'll place them there. Okay. Uh, the Bride of Gingy. I don't remember her name. Um, she was more annoying than evil. Um, yeah, okay, we'll place her there. Uh, Chief Misty Luggins. Um, she was actually kind of annoying. We're gonna place her over there. Hector. Uh, I don't know if I'm even getting this guy's name right. But essentially, he's a horse wrangler and the lead horse wrangler in Spirit Untamed. I'm going to have to place him in meh. Know what? No, we'll place him over here. Uh, the horse wranglers from Spirit Stallion and the Cimarron. Okay, we're going to put them over. Um, yeah, we'll put them in forgettable. Grimmel the Grizzly. Definitely Shrek metal. I mean, well, okay, he's a great villain. It's just this overall story of How to Train Your Dragon 3 just didn't really work out, but I I love Grimmel. He's a great villain. Um okay, the Cyclops. This is where things get a tad bit interesting. Uh yeah, we'll put him over here. Actually, no. Over here. There we go. Uh You know what? I don't actually recall this guy. I think it might be from Sinbad. Um, Seeing as how I've never seen him before, I'm gonna put him in Who Is This Guy? Dave. Debbie. Dave. Yeah, okay, I know you guys are getting that joke. Um, we're going to place him up in Great, but yeah, we'll put him at the end of Great. Lord Farquaad. Wait, hold the phone. Is there a is there another Lord Farquaad? No, there isn't. Okay, so apparently, um, Lord Farquaad. I know that people say he was the probably the one of the best villains ever, but in my opinion, he was actually more meh than an actual villain. Uh, yeah, we'll place him there. Death. Now this guy is Shrek metal, definitely. Ugh. But is he higher than Grimmel? Alright, well, we're just gonna place him there. Oh! I don't recall the dog's name, but I do remember that this guy is a really good villain if you're a penguin. Um, yeah, I'll place him there. Uh, this guy, this dog ended up working for oh man, this is hard. Okay. I liked the dog. Um, you know what? He just goes a tiny bit higher than, I don't know who this. I don't know what the names of these dogs are. Drago Bloodvist. Who are we kidding? That guy is the top villain. Dragon. Barely a villain. I mean, just doing the. Dragon is kind of just doing her job, but yeah, that's where we're gonna place Dragon. Master Geppetto or what? Stromboli. That's what the guy's name is. He used to own Pinocchio in a puppet play, I guess. It never actually shows this. It just says it. We're going to have to place him way over here. Humpty Alexander Dumpty. Alright, this guy is a great villain, but not the best. Oh. Oh, maybe he's only good. Okay, there we go. What about, okay, this priest worked for King Tut, whose name rhymes with butt. And, honestly, I don't really care for this guy. In fact, well, like, I've never seen the Cyclops before, so he has to be last, but he deserves last. This guy. Don't recall him. I know he's from Flushed Away, but I do not recall him, so I guess he goes over here. The Evil Queen. Honestly, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of forgettable villains. Okay, Fairy Godmother. A great villain, if I ever saw one. Oh boy. Why can I not remember most of these guys' names? Okay, I know Grunion. That's her name. Okay, Mrs. Grunion is actually a kind of a meh villain. I'm going to have to place her over here. Ah, this guy. Definitely forgettable. Ah, Capitaine Chantal Dubois. We're going to place her right over here up in. No. We'll do Shrek metal for her. Ah, Chantal Dubois' henchman. Forgettable. Definitely forgettable. Uh, yeah, okay, we'll do that. Le Toad. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to put him under annoying. Um, the chef. Uh, she was a pretty good villain. Yeah, okay. Um, what was his name? King Gristle Jr. Or was it King Gristle Original? I don't know. Yeah, I think his dad is credited as King Gristle Sr., so that makes this guy King Gristle. Either way, he is not really a villain. So, uh, yeah, we'll place him. Well, no, we'll place him all the way up. No, not, no, there we go. Oh, come on! This is hard! Okay, Professor Marmalade from the bad guys. This is going to be pretty hard. The thing is, this guy is relatively new. Um, um, why is this so hard? You know what? Yeah, that's where we're gonna place him. The Headless Horseman. I honestly didn't know. I honestly don't know if I got the name right, but he was extremely forgettable. Titan. This guy was a great villain, but he was the last great villain. Ah, Big Jack Horner. Shrek metal. Definitely Shrek metal. But, well. Yeah, okay, there we go. Um, Jack and Jill. Weird how we just went from Jack to Jack and Jill. Um, let's see. I don't know. I felt they were pretty meh, but also really good. Rumpelstiltskin. This guy. I know that people hate the. I know that there are some people who don't like Shrek Forever After, but this guy kind of is the reason that it's such a good movie. Uh, what was his name? Armstrong? Uh, I don't I don't know this guy, but I mean, yeah, he was definitely more a meh villain than anything. In fact, he's probably behind Farquaad. Ah, Spud and the other guy. Why can't I? I can never remember these guys' names. I should watch the movies again. Okay. Um, we're going to place them. Uh, yeah, right there. Okay. Ken. Ken is more of a meh villain. I mean, I love his voice. I mean, how can you not love the actor who plays this guy? He's Kronk. But I don't know, for this incarnation of Kronk, Ken, um, yeah, he's definitely more of a meh villain. Yeah, okay, that's where we'll replace him. Kai. How can we not give this guy the Shrek medal? Uh, Sorry, I'm just placing him there for. Oh, great. Um, yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to place him there. No, what? No, we'll place him here. Okay. Gladys, aka the original Karen. Um, yeah, she was a pretty meh villain. Actually, she was more annoying than anything. Um, yeah, okay, we'll place her there. Oh, speaking of, King Gristle Sr. Barely a villain, kind of, actually. Well, I don't know. I mean, it is his tradition to eat the trolls. So, maybe? Uh, know what? Yeah, we'll place him in good because that's just what I think of him. Let's see. King Harold. Um, let's. Oh boy. Can we even call this guy a villain? Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. We're not going to place him in the villain category. Kitty Softpaws. Okay. Who made this list and included Kitty Softpaws? Ugh. Oh, you know what I just found out? There's another Lord Farquaad. So we have the ghost of Lord Farquaad. That was actually more annoying than anything. Yeah, right there. And then we have normal Farquaad, who would go right up here. Okay, then we have this soldier who works for Lord Farquaad, I guess. We'll place him. We'll place him in forgettable. Uh, yeah. He's actually gonna rank higher than a lot of people, though. What the? Who is this? Oh wait, that's Eris's Kraken. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I don't think this guy counts as a villain per se. It's actually in the same boat as this guy. Captain Smek. This guy was funny, but I mean, he wasn't necessarily a villain, so we're just gonna put him in the annoying category, even though his jokes were more funny than annoying. Um, yeah, we'll place him there. Ah, this guy. He was straight up annoying. I don't even remember his name, but he definitely goes over here. King Tut. Ah, well, I can't really say this guy isn't a villain. Actually, yeah, we're going to place him over here. Uh, what was his name? Makunga? We're going to place Makunga up in the good category. the good one, but not really any higher. And Teetsy. Okay, Teetsy. Teetsy is going to be placed right. Oh, no, what? I wouldn't say he's not really a villain, but he ranks lower than Lancelot. Never thought I'd say that. The Megamind. Okay. Well, I'm going to place him in meh and actually drop him to uh, below. No. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Um, Megamind. Well, let me. Okay, here's the tricky part with Megamind. I love the guy. He definitely deserves the Shrek medal. But unfortunately, can we even call him a villain? He's not. I mean, sure, he destroyed the city and somehow. No, what? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you get what I'm saying. He's not a villain, but he's also a villain. I don't know. I really don't want to put him at the bottom of the list, so we're going to keep him up here. But he is going to be the last person in the Shrek medal category just because he's not a villain. Mama Goose. I don't know why people insist on putting this one there. Melvin Sneedley. Yeah, this guy was pretty annoying. Yeah, we'll place him there. Oh boy. Pitch Black, that was the guy's name. I was thinking Shade for some weird reason. Pitch Black, we're going to place, somewhere. You know what? We'll make him a Shrek medal villain because he actually does deserve it. But... Okay, Thelonious. This guy is pretty forgettable in all actuality. Yeah, we'll place him there. The old lady. You know, the bad kitty lady. Well, we can't cover the Shrek medal. We can't even put her in great. But, well... Yeah, okay. We'll place her there. Let's move on. Mr. Banish. He's not really a villain. He's a collector of exotic animals. Yet he also kills the animals. So, maybe he's a villain? Know what? We'll place him. Oh, this is hard. Actually, I'm gonna end up moving Teetsy up to here just cause. Bear Owl. Honestly, this is just someone trying to make their way in the world, so... Well, I actually like the design of the bear owl, so we'll put him over here. Let's see. Mr. and Mrs. Betterman. Phil and Hope. This is gonna be hard. How about we place them over... know what? I would say barely a villain, and they only make it just above Lancelot. They were really annoying in the film, and yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Pied Piper. This guy was actually pretty cool, but he was all more meh than anything. Um, yeah, we'll put him at the bottom of meh. Uh, who are these guys? Um, yeah, I hate to say it. I've probably seen them before, but I'm gonna put them in forgettable just because I don't even know what franchise these guys are from. Prince Charming. Okay. This guy, annoying. He was definitely annoying. Mr. Krupp. Well, he's barely a villain, but he is pretty. I don't know. He does have some funny qualities about him, so we'll place him there. Uh, the people who raised Megamind in jail. Honestly, barely a villain. They're more forgettable than anything. Professor Poopy Pants. We're gonna have to put him in the annoying category. I mean, he was a great Captain Underpants villain, but he was still really annoying. Eret, son of Eret. Okay. I honestly don't know. You know what? I'm gonna put him up in good. Yeah, right there. Um, the puma who attacked Spirit in Stallion of the Cimarron. Uh, Pretty sure this is just another animal trying to make their way in the world, so there's not really anything cool characteristics about it, so we're gonna put it at the bottom, like right there. Here we go. The pumpkin from outer space, the mutant one. Um, Actually, this guy was more annoying than anything. Uh, yeah, we'll put him right there. Queen Barb. Um, we're going to have to place Queen Barb somewhere on this list. I thought she was a pretty good villain. Maybe meh. Alright, I figured it out. We'll place Queen Barb right over here. Puss in Boots. Whoever made this list. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say I never really thought of Puss in Boots as being a villain, despite the fact that at one point he did try to kill Shrek, so. Cinderella. Yeah, she was really annoying, unfortunately. Zero redeemable qualities about her. Okay, these are two. These, I guess these are twin brothers from Shark Tale, but I don't remember their names. Um, they were actually pretty annoying. but they were more funny annoying than anything. Yeah, okay, we'll put them at the top. Eugene. Mm, bear with me, guys. This is a really long list. And oh, good. I only got 2 more rows left to go. Eugene. How about we place you over in the... Well, I don't know. I mean, he was a pretty good villain, but yeah, he was probably better than Makunga. Robin Hood. Okay. I take it back. There are some people who are more annoying than Cinderella. Santa Claus. This guy is barely a villain, but I'm a bit surprised that he actually ate Gingy's girlfriend. You know what? We'll put him under who is this guy? Just, well, no. That would make him higher than a lot of other characters. Here. We'll put him there. Okay. Frankie, I think. Yeah, Frankie. That was his name. I'm going to put him up in meh. Don Limo, I think is his name. I might have said that wrong. It doesn't really help that I can't even see the top of the list. Yeah, okay. We'll put him one above Sights. Why can't I not remember these guys' names? Okay. Yeah. You know what? We'll place her right there. Lord Shen. Okay. This guy was a great villain. You know what? We'll put him there. Moving on. Ramesses. I probably said that wrong. Ramesses. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. This guy was pretty meh, all things considered. He's higher than his priests, but still pretty low. Somehow they included Rocky and Bullwinkle in this. Okay, the Pottsylvania Gang. How do we do this? Let's play... Actually, they were more annoying than anything. Right there. That's where we'll place them. I don't know. Actually, I really liked this. I don't know who this guy is. which is weird because he's a real life person. But I'm gonna put him up in good because I loved the humor that he brought to the movie. Uh, yeah, right there. Oh, the guy who was in a thumbtack sword fight with Barry. Um, he was actually pretty annoying. Let's see. The Spanish conquistador. Um, we'll put him under who is this guy. He's a pretty good villain, but you honestly don't get to know a lot about him. He's just there. Uh, yeah, we'll place him here. Uh, yeah, okay. I really don't know what the names of a lot of these guys are, but this guy I do know what he is. I mean, he's an octopus, but he's from Shark Tale, and I know what he does. Um, I don't know actually. I think he was barely even a villain. He's probably lower on this list than the Bettermans, but still pretty low. Um, Gore. Uh, barely a villain, honestly. He's just trying to. This is another case of someone who's just trying to make their way in the world. But he does have a pretty cool design. That actually bumps him up a couple. Stoic the Vast. Barely a villain. I really don't understand why people insist on putting these guys on the list. I mean, I don't know. There's probably someone out there who thinks Goldie shouldn't be on the list, despite the fact that I think she does. But I don't know. Um, yeah, Stoic is barely a villain, and he goes right there. Faux Hop. I'm I'm like 90% sure that's not his name, but I'm just gonna go with it. He is barely a villain. Uh, actually, he's a lot more annoying than being a villain. Uh, yeah, we'll place him over here. Tai Lung. Um, Tai Lung is a good, maybe great villain. He's not Shrek metal. Oh man, Tai Lung, you are getting bumped. Okay, we'll leave it. No. Let's place him there. Okay, we're done. We're done. I don't remember any of these guys' names. But he was a pretty meh villain. I actually really enjoyed him, but he goes right there. Ah, Creek. What is he even doing? I mean, I know he's a villain. This guy was just super annoying. Yeah, we'll place him there. Chunky the Death Cat. I like Chunky. He was a pretty good. Not good as a villain. No, what? No. What am I doing? He's not a villain. He's definitely not a villain. Just another example of someone trying to make their way in the world, but he actually gets ranked pretty high on this list. The Talking Trees. Yeah. Definitely villainous. I wouldn't call them annoying, and they're not really forgettable. We'll put them in meh. Okay, and the Giant of Demar. I'm pretty sure I said the town name wrong. I don't even know how he managed to get on this list. Yeah, we'll place him here just cuz. What was her name? Okay, basically, there's Doris, the ugly stepsister. This person is the evil stepsister. Um, she was actually really annoying. Yeah, we'll place her there. Okay, Victor. Yeah, okay. So, Victor from Wallace and Gromit. Pretty meh, actually. The Fusa. I don't know why, but for some weird reason, just the name Fusa makes me want to put them high on this list. Instead, we're actually just gonna put them here. Man, I can never remember the. Okay, he's more. I don't know anymore. Okay. He was annoying, but I want to. You know what? Yeah, we'll place him right there. Boss Wolf from Kung Fu Panda 2. And I'm not joking here. That is literally his name. I'm actually going to put him up here. Here. Okay? And our final bad guy or villain, the Wu Sisters. The Wu Sisters. Where to place them? Know what? We'll place them right there. Okay. And that is all of the villains ranked. If you want, you can pause the video to just look at them. But I guess my top 10 villains are Drago Bloodfist, Kai, Grimmel the Grizzly, Death, Lord Shen, and in sixth place is Big Jack Horner, Captain Chantal Dubois, Rumpelstiltskin, Pitch Black, and Megamind. And those are all of the Dreamworks villains ranked, well, from the movies and I guess a few short films. And I'm pretty sure there are a couple movies missing, like Joseph King of Dreams and the Tales of Arcadia Troll Hunters Rise of the Titans movie. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and maybe you guys can make your own ranking down below. I'll leave a link to this list. Uh, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and that you're looking forward to my next one. Leave a comment down below discussing who your favorite villain is. But until next week, bye.